What up, it's your boy Tile. Pacbro. My art is all about creating dance. As much as you want to practice dance every day, as long as you're doing projects, you always have to learn how to align your projects with your money. Choreographer is just a person whose work is to create a dance. So I'm basically an artist, but my art is all about creating dance. So basically in dance, there is multiple ways of earning. Kuna choreography, where you actually choreograph for artists or even brands, kwa sababu kuna brands zingine zinataka you choreograph for their ads and stuff like that. And then there's also dance classes if you want. Although that one takes a lot of effort, you can still do dance classes, either your own or other established dance academies that you choreograph for. You can also choreograph for schools, where you teach kids from established educational institutions how to dance. And also, now if you're big on social media, you can also do it as a marketing strategy for brands again and artists. Dancing, it's really personal, to be honest. I cannot really convince you to start dancing. You really have to really like how to dance yourself. So lazima wewe mwenyewe tu uje ujiambie, hey, kitu inakakubamba. So you can either do it for fun, just to have fun, groove around, ubambike tu. But also if you want, you can do it as a form of fitness. So what I love the most about dance and about choreographing and the whole thing, first of all, is because I enjoy doing it. So when I'm doing my job, I really feel like I'm at home, you know. I don't feel like I'm employed or I'm doing something for the sake of benefiting anybody else, but rather because I love doing what I'm doing. My background, it's very wide. I was born in a slum called Lunga Lunga, and then things happened. I remember the worst is when our house caught fire, like it took a Jamaica. So now my mom moved to Kibra, and that's where most people know me or know that I come from. I was not born in Kibra, but I was raised in Kibra. But I didn't stay in Kibra for a long time. So I was taken into a children's home from the streets. Yeah, so my childhood sana sana ilikuwa from a children's home. That's where I even got all this talent from, kwa sababu we had to work for our meals, you know. Na lazima tunge dance yao Madonnas ndo wabambike, atupe food and all that stuff. Primary school, nimesomea shule mingi. Kuna Star of Hope, kuna St. Francis, place inaitwa Joska. And then high school, I just studied in a private high school called GOA, or Glory Outreach. It's a high school that belongs to the organization that picked me up from the streets. The children's home is called Christ Compassion Rehabilitation Center, in short, or popularly inajulikana kama CCRC. Yeah, for me, I know it as a home, not as a children's home, but mainly as a home, because that's where my family is. That's where all the people I grew up with walikuwa. So hapa ndo najua watu wangu wote. Chuo mimi nilikuwa chopi mbaya. I remember from class 1 all the way, nilikuwa tu number one, but then I was also very naughty. I think I had like more than 10 suspensions from high school. Sumbua tu yani huku na huko tu. Yeah. And then yeah, I've also I think I deferred my university at the second year. I got to a point where I wasn't sure about the school fees. Kuna saa iko, kuna saa nasema, hey, kidogo pesa hakuna. And then also I wasn't sure with the education. So I decided maybe I should just drop it and then nifanye kitu niko sure nayo kabisa. So I dropped my education. I used to do computer science degree. So I dropped computer science, nikaenda kwa dance. My family is actually pretty large. For example, I have more than 20 siblings, but none of them is like a blood. What any step. I know, come when you're African, you probably understand this. Unakuta, your father has this wife and another one, unakuta huku na huku. So I have a lot of siblings. Wengine hata siwajui, unakuta hatuna mtu mkiwa kwa event anakuambia, mimi ni bro yako, ndo mnajuana sasa hiyo, unaona. After high school sasa my mama kaenda Ocha akaniambia sasa wewe ushamachua sasa. Wewe ingia mtaani sasa upige asoli yako. Nikaingia mtaani sasa. It takes like an year kuingia university. So nikapiga asoli hapo. Of course I was still dancing. Nikapiga asoli yangu hapo, dancing here and there. Then I went to university. When niliingia kwa dance industry at that time still the main hustles za dance zilikuwa music videos za wasanii, the ones that you get paid 1,000 bob. That's if the artist is actually pretty generous. Na road shows zenyewe pia almost the same payment in the same. University, I went to the African Nazarene University. My school fees ilikuwa tu ni nusu. Unaona, iko hakuna kwa sababu also there is help. But African Nazarene is a private institution, so the fees go a bit high, you know, and the government never even thought about that, you know. So it came to a point where I had to pick huku ama huku. Actually, the last time I remember, niliamka nikapata nimeibiwa laptop na simu, unaona, na ilikuwa siku ya 2 days ndo tupeane exam project yetu ya exam sasa. So you can imagine, naenda kuambia the lecturer, my laptop was stolen. So she was like, yeah, sure, I know. I know. So nilikuwa ni nifika mwisho. So after that nikasema sasa mimi I think I will just try dance full time sasa. Nikitoka high school I was in a dance crew. Nikitoka high school I was in a dance crew I mean. But then after a few months I decided to go solo because I felt like our ambitions were different. So me, I feel like I want to go in a pace ya 700 kilometers per hour, but mwingine anasema tutembee, unaona. So I decided maybe I should break up and go solo. But then I had my stepbrother anaitwa Vin, ndo tulianza naye sasa. So me na Vin tukaenda like a solo team sasa. It's like a family thing. Yeah, actually tulipiga shughuli yetu tu hivyo, alafu hapo Kibra kwa mtaa wakatuzoea. They actually gave us a name, the Pacbros. That's why hapo ndo ilitoka sasa. Tile Pacbro, it's part of the Pacbros. Yeah, so tulikuwa tu fit yani na abs, unaona. So zinaitwa 6 packs in layman's language. So sasa wakaanza kutuita watu wa packs, unaona. So the Pacbros, na hivyo ndo ikagrow. The first gig I did ilikuwa kwa club. I think I was paid 500. Yeah, dance kwa club for I think 3 hours. Nikalipwa punch. My breakthrough, I remember, I was reposted by Justin Bieber. That's when everything blew up all of a sudden. I danced to Justin Bieber's song, alafu nikaeka YouTube, ikaenda. But before then, nilikuwa nimepiga shughuli na kina Kali, kina Octopizo, so I had already built my name a little bit. But the main breakthrough ni after Justin Bieber alini repost, everything just blew up. And then like a month or 2, Cardi B reposted me. Sasa kila kitu ka blow up completely now. How the whole thing made me feel, I remember when Cardi B reposted me, nilikuwa Kibra bado kwa single room kangu. Nakumbuka hata posture nilikuwa nimeweka tu mguu, unajua kitanda na kiti zimeshikana zote. So nilikuwa nimelala, nimekelea mguu hapo, niko tu Instagram, alafu Twitter nikaona notification imeingia, Cardi B reposted. Ushai angalia unaona kwani nani ananienjoy, nani ananichezea. So nikateremsha mbio nikaingia Twitter, naona ni account yake, but still it was unbelievable. So my 2 biggest achievements so far, according to me, is actually being the first Kenyan dancer to surpass 500,000 subscribers on YouTube. The other one is actually personal. It's a personal achievement, buying my second car. Yeah, but we'll talk more about that after the break. Right, welcome back. It's still Tilo Pacbro on the show. The show is actually Millennials on the Move. Let's go. To my highlights and achievements, I'll basically start with my YouTube. It's been a journey, you know what I'm saying? YouTube, the first 1,000 subscribers, the worst kupata, is the hardest. Yani unaingia kila siku unapata umeongezeka mtu mmoja, unasherekea kesho unapata mshiko wa 3. Unashangaa huyu jamaa ni nini nilikosea ndio atoke. Unaona? What did I do wrong? Why did you have to unsubscribe? I literally posted dance. I did not speak, I did not insult anybody. Nili dance too. Mbona umetoka? Unaona? Yeah, so I started my YouTube 5 years ago. But imechukua like 3 years kufika 500,000. Yeah. But imechukua 2 years kupata 1,000 subs. Unaona? Yeah. So the first 1,000 imechukua 2 years, but the other 400,000 and above imechukua only almost 1.5 years. Yeah. The more subscribers you have, the more views you get. The more views you get, the more clients you get. That's apart from revenue. Revenue for dancers is not the best. Hold up. I'm not in almost all the music videos from the Kenyan artist. I'm really picky. I have to, before I appear in your music video, I have to actually like your work first. And then another thing, the music video gig, I charge a lot because it's a lot of work. And that's where most dancers wanaumia kabisa. For Instagram, TikTok, I will only do a gig at 15 seconds and I'll be paid a lot of money. But unakuta, for me to be able to do a music video, I'll have to first practice wiki mzima. For a whole week, I practice. And then it will take me a few hours on set, jumping. But then the artist, aoni yote, anaona music video yake ni 3 minutes, so hiyo ndio anaona peke yake. So it's always, most artists wanafika anaambia bei wanatoroka tu. Living with some people I could die around. Living with the people I'm a. Well, so far so good, Calligraph na Octopizzo. Kwa sababu for someone like Octopizzo, he literally gave me the whole project. He was not even in the video himself. He was like, I want you to just take the song, fanya nayo anything. You know, take it, it's yours. You know, so now the song is mine, I have to do anything I want with it. As a dancer, I appreciate that a lot because I get the space to showcase my talent. Not only my talent, but my creativity. Kwa sababu kuna, ukiwa umekatwa, there's no, hakuna hiyo chance ya kuonyesha the creativity. Kwa sababu you don't know which part the editor will pick. But when I know the whole thing will be there, na flow, you know, I put my all in it. Yeah. For someone like Calligraph, he's really appreciative. You know, he will push your work out there, you know, and say like, this is the best guy. Look at what he did. I consider this actually as a personal achievement. Getting a wife who actually does the same thing I do, you know. So to go on the same page always. Our interests are matching almost 100%. I consider that kama a very big achievement, you know. Now, my relationship, it's among the most treasured things I have because I'm always very peaceful. The whole relationship, no dramas. Wasn't part of a drama because we usually have our own peaceful ways of resolving our problems. So I consider that as an achievement actually, you know, because it takes growth kufika kwa hiyo level. you know. I don't want to term my baby or my son as an achievement, because in reality, babies are responsibilities. So I prefer having the kid as a responsibility. That way, I put my efforts in working towards providing for the kid. So economically, dance has really transformed my life. Unaona? Yeah, kutoka Kibra nikajipata mpaka Lavington, it was a dream. Unaona? Most people actually think ni kwa sababu nimeoa mzungu, so mimi nakaa chini, pesa inanyesha. Unaona? We do the same job, basically. Tuna dance sisi wote. So she's not rich. Tuna earn almost the same, gigs ni the same too, kwa sababu si tuna dance pamoja, si mnaonanga video zetu. Yeah, it's not like she has any other job. Yeah, her parents are actually well off, but siwezi mimi kama mwanaume ati kupigia mama ya mzazi ati anilipie rent. Unaona? Mimi ni mtu nishazoea kulipa rent yangu ile ya 1500, ile ya tao hapo mtaa. So before ni move out, I had to be sure I was capable of paying the 100K that I have to pay there. Yeah, so, and it's all because of dance. But now the problem, the biggest issue for dance is people still have the mentality that dance does not pay. So, na huyu jamaa hazipata hizi vitu zote. There must be something somewhere, which is actually very bad, kwa sababu kuna mtu angekuwa na mentality ati dance inalipa vizuri kama huyu jamaa venye ako na do, maybe angeendelea. Unaona? Yeah. In the course, that journey, probably the 5-year journey that I had, and may transform my whole life, I've actually had a few very key or very important life lessons. And one of them, the one that I regard the highest, where you were born, you don't have a choice about it. But Mali, you want to go now, that's definitely up to you. Mimi nilizaliwa kwa slums. There's nothing I could do about that. But where I live in the next 10, 20, 30 years, it's all dependent on me. When I had that mentality in my head, that helped me, because I know I take all the blames. All my failures, najua ni zangu, so I have to actually look inwards. Nijue kuna shida mahali, nichambue, what is the problem? Unaona? If I win, still, najicongratulate, and I keep going, because I know it's all about me. Another lesson, basically, now if at all you're going to do something and usiana na social media, you'll have to learn how to block your ears, because there's a lot of sick people hapo nje. Watu ni wagonjwa. Someone will try and project their sickness to you. Unaona? So you'll have to learn how to block everything out and just go. They say having a thick skin, being raised up in a children's home, imenisaidia sana kwa sababu pale everybody, it's a rough life, so you basically have to be tough, to manage. So it has helped me to develop a thick skin. You really have to learn the business aspect of your art. Lazima uko umeiva. Now, it's not like there is any other route you can learn all the stuff. You learn in the process, but then you have to, as much as you want to practice dance every day, as long as you're doing projects, you always have to learn how to align your projects with your money. Anything that you do, ask yourself, what is the benefit? Even if it's not a monetary currently, it has to lead somewhere, kwa pesa. You have to. As a dancer, to be able to remain relevant, it's very straightforward. Dance is one of the arts that haina vitu mingi zimejificha. You just have to always try and do something better than how you did it yesterday. The previous video that I did, the next one I will try my best to outdo myself on the previous video. I work with millennials all the time, and the biggest issue I have is they don't have a sense of time. Someone wants to do what you do for only 2 months and be where you are, So inafika mahali you don't even know how to explain. You really have to put in the work, and time is a big factor. No matter how good you are, no matter how well you know how to dance, some things you can't skip the process. You'll have to. Lazima upitie hapo.